Hello, dear students, welcome to my class. So, today our topic is chemical bonding, right, students? How a chemical bond is formed and what is need of forming a chemical bond, right? So, we will start. You know why an atom is compelled to form a chemical bond to become more stable. Okay, so to become a molecule will only be formed if it is more stable. So atoms combine to form a molecule so that it is more stable. So this is all according to the energy requirements. Okay, and you know molecule has molecule has lower energy than individual atoms, and if it has lower energy then it is more stable. It should be remembered. So now to become stable a bond is formed, and when two atoms unite they form a linking between them that is called a chemical bond. So we have different types of bonds which will be discussed here now in my class. So students, what we will do here is that first of all try to understand what type of various types of bond are. So first is ionic bonding is there, means ionic type of bond is formed. Second category is covalent bond is formed. Third is metallic bond is there. Fourth is coordinate bond is there, coordinate type of bonding is there. Then hydrogen bond. So these are important types of bonding through which various atoms combine to form the molecules, and molecular structure is also established through these types of bonding. So let us try to understand them one by one. First we will have ionic bonding. How a ionic bond is formed, we will discuss it here in the class. So students, ionic bond is formed when a metal atom transfers one or more electrons when a So, my dear students, first we will discuss ionic bonding. Ionic bonding is what? The ionic bonding is a type of bonding in which ionic bond is formed. And what is ionic bond? Ionic bond is formed when a metal atom transfers one or more electrons, right, to a non-metal atom, to a non-metal atom. How it occurs? Let us see. Suppose we have sodium atom, right? We have sodium atom. So Na is there, it loses its electron and it becomes Na positive, plus electron is removed from the outermost shell. And here we have chlorine atom which receives an electron, right, and it becomes Cl negative. So you know in the sodium what is there? Sodium's atomic number is 11. So its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So it is easy to remove, easy to lose one electron to become electronically stable, more stable, because octet is this here. So it will become stable when it loses one electron. And in case of chlorine, you see its atomic number is 17. So it has 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p, 5. So here it has 5 electrons. If it gets one more electron, its octet will be fully filled with 8 electrons, 2 plus 6 of this. So chlorine will receive an electron and it will become 356, then its octet will be fully filled. So sodium becomes sodium ion, chlorine becomes chlorine ion, and when this happens, when sodium reacts with chlorine and NaCl is formed. In NaCl it is Cl negative, it is Na positive, and the atom as a whole is neutral. So chemical bond formed between NaCl is a ionic bond. This is called ionic bond. So you should remember, when sodium loses electron, it becomes sodium cation, and chlorine receives electron and it becomes chlorine anion. Positively charged is cation, negatively charged is anion. Right, students? So this is how an ionic bond is formed, right? So it should be remembered. Now we have various types of solids which are ionic solids, and we can make use of them in different fields of chemistry. So then we have, second thing is covalent bonding. Covalent bonding. It involves formation of a covalent bond. Now see how a covalent bond is formed. Covalent bond is formed by sharing of electrons. Remember this thing. By sharing of electrons between two electronegative. Remember this thing. Between two electronegative elements. Right, students? So it is called. Now how it occurs? Suppose electron element is here and another one is here. So how it occurs? Now there is a repulsive force between them. There is a repulsive force between them. Okay, both are electronegative, and in this way we can discuss there should be little bit attraction. Okay, it is electron cloud, and it is the nucleus of that atom. Right? Now here what is there? This is a covalent hydrogen HH, covalent HH bond, okay, which is the result of attractive and repulsive electrostatic forces. You know, electrostatic is force, both it is attractive as well as repulsive, right? So there is a net result. They form what? H and H unite to form a hydrogen molecule. So it is a simple example. It's a simple example. Special cases in this is in covalent bonding. Let us see the case of carbon. Let us see the case of methane. In methane, what we have? C bonded by H, 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 H. You know, carbon is what? Students, carbon is tetravalent. Its valency is 4. So it requires 4 more electrons. So how it fulfills octet? Suppose carbon has, 4 electrons, because atomic number of carbon is 6. It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So in its outermost shell there are 4 electrons, but to become a stable nucleus it requires, to fulfill its octet, and it requires 4 more electrons. So hydrogen's atomic number is 1. It has only 1 electron. So it requires 2 to complete its duplet. It will complete its duplet. It will complete its octet carbon. So how it occurs? Hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. It has 1 electron, 1 electron, 1 electron, 1 electron. Now carbon will share each of the electron of hydrogen, and hydrogen will share one of the electron of the carbon. So they will achieve their stability structure, that is duplet and octet, and then methane molecule is a stable molecule. So it becomes like this, which we write generally as CH4, that is methane. It is good example of covalent bonding.